What's cracking, world? Been a long time. I shouldn't have left you without some real shit you can step to. Man, it's been a crazy weekend, man. We lost a legend, y'all. I know y'all been hearing it for the last few days. It's everywhere. It's sad. He was one of my favorite rappers out the East. You know, rest in peace, DMX, Darkman X. Man, that's crazy, man. That's real heavy, too, man, at 50. You know what I'm saying? Boy, them drugs is a motherfucker, man, and it's a bitch when you can't shake that monkey. You know what I'm saying? I just hope they don't do him like they do all my other... Oh, we smoke... Oh, shit. God damn. We smoking on some Kush Mints. You know what I'm saying? Got some of this old Journey DDP. You know? Yeah, bitch, I'm trying to do this podcast. She want to call me right now. Man, hold on, man. Tracy, you going to have to call back, baby. I'm filming. But, yeah, man, he was one of my best. He was one of my favorite rappers out the East, man. You know what I'm saying? I only fucked with tell you the truth, I only messed with 4 rappers out the East back in the day, especially in that era. It was DMX, Busta Rhymes, Nas, and Jadakiss. All the other motherfuckers was cool. Fab was cool. Cameron was alright, you know what I'm saying? But I never was, you know, into them. Like, I would buy DMX albums. I would buy Busta Rhymes albums. I bought Nas's albums, you know what I'm saying? All them other niggas, I was bootlegging like a motherfucker. I ain't going from. I'm going to keep it 100. You know what I'm saying? Fuck them. I bought Jadakiss's album. You know what I'm saying? So, if I fuck with you, I could, you know what I'm saying? I contribute to the hustle. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, DMX, man, was a legend, bro. That motherfucker, he was just so raw, bro. You can hear it in his voice. You can hear it in his lyrics. Like, DMX was a real nigga, man. He had his monkey, but through all his demons and shit, he was a real nigga, man. He approached you like a real nigga. He didn't shy away from nothing. He didn't sugarcoat nothing. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I fucked with. That's why I fucked with him. You know what I'm saying? He was just so down to earth, man. And like, I didn't know him personally, but like I said, I'm just going off from what you hear in interviews, how you hear him conduct himself, his music over the years. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, you can tell. You know what I mean? Like, man, religious man, family man. I was watching this little clip of an interview that he did with Yolanda Zan Vant chick, where the fuck she is. I don't, you know, whatever. And, you know, say he wanted to have a conversation with his son, but the bitch kept, you know, jumping in and shit, and he just like, hey, bitch, let me talk to my son. You know what I'm saying? He's saying he want to talk to me. I'm right here. He can talk to me. We don't need you. You know what I'm saying? I understood that. Like, I kind of felt him too, but at the same token, at the same time, man, I just wish more people would have reached out and try to help that guy, man. I'm tired of losing our legends to these drug addictions with all these yes men around him. You know what I mean? Instead of being yes men, be something that's gonna help these people, man. Live a little longer. You know what I'm saying? We lost Mike Jack to drugs. We lost Prince to drugs. We just lost DMX to drugs. Like, why are we burying our legends behind drugs? Whitney Houston. Why? Why isn't nobody helping them? Are they rejecting the help? That could be something too, though. Because it doesn't matter how bad you want it for somebody. If they don't want it for themselves, they're not going to change or try to help whatever it is that they got going on. You know what I mean? So, you know, it goes both ways. That's what I said, man. I try to get you to think outside the box. You know what I mean? But I just feel like, man, not enough people were stepping in to help save these people, man. Like, Michael Jackson should have did his "This Is It" tour. You know what I mean? I was excited. I was getting ready to buy tickets and everything if he would have came to Seattle, somewhere close, anywhere. If it would have been in California, I would have made that trip, man. You know what I'm saying? This is crazy, man. Like I said, man, rest in peace, DMX, man. I mean, you hear people say like legacy was live on, legacies live on, and yada yada yada. For people who not understand, especially for all you new cats, new millennials, and all that shit, listen to all that whack ass auto tune bullshit, no lyrics, say the same shit in every song type shit. Back in that era of hip hop, the era that I grew up in, you had to have talent. It wasn't just an image. You had to have actual talent. You know, these bubblegum rappers, these factory-made rappers that they got out right now is just, I mean, any rapper from the 80s, 90s to early 2000s had talent. Majority of them. Rakim and them guys was, was busting. Too Short, E40, Slick Rick, the Ghetto Boy. Like, you know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers was dropping bars and had messages behind they music. You know what I'm saying? Then you jump into the 90s, then you got cats like, man, y'all slept on him. I didn't. I fucked with him tough, and I still fuck with him to this day, man. My nigga Twista. You know what I'm saying? Not only was he rapping fast, but you can understand every lyric. Nigga, you can literally quote Twista's music. A lot of these niggas today, you can't quote they shit, and this nigga was rapping 100 miles per hour. And we could quote every bar? Crazy. Eminem. You know what I'm saying? A lot of motherfuckers don't want to give him his credit, but hey, man, Eminem did his Thug Thizzle. You feel what I'm saying? Snoop, Tupac. Like, nigga, like, you had to have talent, man. It wasn't just, all right, get in front of the microphone, you got that image, get hella tattoos on your face, and you're cool. No. Get in this booth, and you got to battle every motherfucker in here. If you want to be part of this shit, Biggie. You know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, there was so many, there was heat. DMX was heat. We lost the legend, man. We lost one, man. We lost one, man. We lost one. And he was crying out to us. He was crying out to us. But like they say, man, like I said, I didn't know the man personally, but just hearing the stories since his passing, and just, even the interviews and stuff that I've listened to and heard over the years before his passing. You know what I'm saying? I don't even think there was, could he have been saved? I don't know. You know what I'm saying? He talks about his childhood all the time. Every bar, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, man, we lost a legend, man. Rest in peace, motherfucking DMX, man. You know what I'm saying? I had to pay my respects, man. Because like I said, I fucked with DMX. You know what I'm saying? I ain't talking about them old corny-ass records he had on air that everybody know. I'm talking about, man, like, I had that Dark and Hell is Hot. I had Dark Manette. You know what I mean? Like, I had these CDs. Like, he was in my book. I had a rough ride. Like, it was crazy because, back in the 90s, 90s, early 2000s, wow, niggas had that big-ass CD case in their car. You know what I'm saying? And my sector was set up like, and I got the idea from my older brother. That's how he, used to ride around. That's how I even got put on the DMX, was my older brother, man. My older brother had a old school Oldsmobile, man. It was like I don't know, was it the 88? I don't know what the fuck it was, but about like a 90 something. I don't know what year it was, but anyways, but it was gray with red guts, and that motherfucker used to knock. I'm talking about, boy. I'm talking about my boy had my brother had what 212s in that motherfucker, 1,000 watts running through both of them bitches. With the man, I don't know what type of 6x9s he had, but the 6x9s was thumping. That motherfucker made too much noise. That that joint used to rattle. You know what I'm saying? And that song he used to play, man, that Get At Me Dog. You know what I'm saying? That nigga pull up bumping that, I'll be like, ah, shit, that nigga feeling good. You know what I'm saying? But I used to have that CD case, man, so I was a huge No Limit fan. I probably said that before in previous videos, so I had hella No Limit CDs. I'm talking about every time P came out with a CD, man, I had No Limit. You know what I'm saying? Then I had my Death Row collection. Then I had my my Rough Rider collection. Then I had my Bad Boy collection. I really didn't have a Bad Boy collection like that. I had like a couple CDs. I want to say one of them might have been like a Lox or a Jadakiss CD, however, whatever. One of them, things. Because he was on both labels, and I know I had one from each label type shit. You know what I mean? But then I had all my, my mix CDs, my gumbo mixes and shit that nigga used to put together back in the day, man, when I was off that LimeWire bootlegging. You feel me? And that Piff and all that old other, you know what I'm saying, shit that was that nigga steal off of. I was on it, nigga. I was bootlegging. I was selling CDs at school. You feel me? I had cuts. But, it was just a different time in music, man. And then, like, for him to come through and did what he did for music, like, man, he made a lot of motherfuckers start riding motorcycles. You know what I'm saying? Like, they was really doing that shit before Meek Mill even thought about doing that shit, man. Them niggas was out there, you know what I'm saying? It was gritty. It was Rough Rider was a gang, nigga, real shit. You know what I mean? And they had heat, though. Like, I fucked with Drag On. You know what I mean? That nigga was, hey, fuck that nigga stuttering problem. That nigga used to spit. You know what I'm saying? Freestyle, whatever. I had that. Eve was fire. You know what I'm saying? She was cute too, man. You know what I'm saying? Pitbull in a skirt. Boy, I would have thrown that ass up. Yeah, like I said, you had the Lox. Like, man, it was just DJ Clue. I want to say Swiss Beats. Man, I want to say Drummer was even part of Rough Rider, but I don't know, man. I could be off as far as the DJ portion of this shit, but I know them niggas that was out there and them niggas that was getting signed, man, them niggas was chopping heads off, man. You know what I'm saying? But, damn, that's crazy, man. I hope he wasn't rejecting the help, man, because, man, this nigga had 17 kids, bro. 17 by 11 different women. That's a lot of kids. That's a lot of motherfucking kids. I hope he had a relationship with all of them. You know what I'm saying? And shout out to Beyonce and Jay-Z for buying that nigga's masters to give to the kids, man. That's some real shit, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm tired of these record labels and companies taking advantage of these dead artists, man, and you know what I'm saying? Fucking the families over. To the point where now you got sucker shit playing in punk rock video commercials, Prince music or Michael Jackson's music, and they just do us dirty, man. You know what I'm saying? They've been stealing for us from the beginning of the time, bro. They just keep it funky. You feel me? But yeah, man, my condolences to the family, man. This is gonna be short and sweet, but like I said, I just had to say something about my guy DMX. I should have said something sooner, but like I said, man, I be working 7 days a week. And all you new rappers, you You new Rudy Poos, man. Y'all need to go really just go dig up some of them archives. Like, I'm not one of them guys that be like, oh man, that old school rap was way better. Da 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 da. Nah, it just shows the talent margin. You know what I'm saying? It's just a lot of you rappers wouldn't even make it in that era. You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all would have got chewed up. Like, you wouldn't have made it. You know. Um, but y'all go help that man Black Rob out there, man. You know. He need help too. You feel me? Diddy, man, that's fucked up, man. You got all these artists out here starving, man. That's fucked up, dog. That don't even make no sense, man. That don't even make no sense. It shouldn't be like that, Diddy. Not at all, sir. You need to get your shit together, Diddy. But yeah, man, I just want to thank y'all, man. You know, like I said, I'm gonna keep this one short. This ain't too much or nothing, man. I don't know, man. I just had to pay my respects. I've been bumping DMX music. I'm always gonna bump DMX music. You know, I ain't one of them niggas. Oh, let me start buying all his songs now that he's gone. Like, nah, man. I've been having his music in my phones. You know what I'm saying? So I ain't gotta download shit. They already on there. You feel me? They been there. So, um, damn, X. But hey, man, you guys have a blessed week. I'm gonna try to tap in again with some new shit. Um, they talking about locking my city back down, man. Going back to some phase 2 shit? Come on, Cletus. I need to ever file these taxes, though. We'll see. But yeah, man, appreciate y'all. Love y'all. Be easy, man. I'll holla.